Sanbonani bafethu we're back at it. Sibuyile futhi. My name is Themba Broly, your host, and this is the Tattoo and Art podcast. Sikhuluma nge-art basically. As we know, anything that has to do with art could be painting, as I said, drawing, music, impasha, like any form of art. So today I have a DJ and a content creator. His name is ISonic from Bloemfontein. Introduce yourself, my brother.
What's up? What's up? Bless up. Yeah, I go by the name ISonic, original name Tabelo. Yes, I'm originally from QwaQwa.
Yeah.
And
Oh, you from QwaQwa?
yes.
Oh, yeah.
So when I was 18, I moved to Bloem to study. But then I've been in Bloem ever since. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, we met in Bloem. That's what I remember.
Yeah.
I always wondered, what does the name ISonic mean? Like, what does it stand for? Can you just brief me there, Baba?
That's a good one. I was very obsessed with science. I think I still am, Baba. So physics, there's that Doppler effect topic that will tell you at night the voice gets louder and all of that. So there's like how sound travels through the medium of air. So there's a sonic boom. Like when sound travels more than 360 meters per second.
That sounds like a lot of calculations already, my
yeah, that's
okay.
Creating that sonic boom. So meaning that like when the plane is here and the sound is back, that is like a sonic boom. You get it? So a sonic boom is something that you can never afford not to pay attention to, like a bomb. So meaning that I wanna say me sonic, I sonic. Like I refer myself as a sonic sound.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So it can be ultrasonic or supersonic, but it sounds that you cannot ignore. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you're saying that you can't be ignored musically. I get you, my dog.
Yeah, that was the whole idea.
No, shout out to that, dog. Your name makes sense with what you're doing, especially. And okay, we're talking about art. Ne? So I want you to like talk about how do you, the art of making a song. You produce also, ne?
Yes.
You're a DJ and producer, right?
Yeah, I'm a DJ.
So explain to me the art of making like a beat. Do you understand? How do you start? How did you start by one key, or maybe how do you make a beat? Because people think it's easy to just pick up your computer and just I made a beat. So really like beat. What do you do? Like the art of like just making that one beat.
Let me put it in the form of a story that I relate to on how I was how I came to be a producer and how did I come about that. So I was young, and then obviously there's a song that will touch you and see the tears rolling down. You're like, hey, what's happening? You're confused. Well, it started all day, and I'm like, oh, there's that one specific song, and then when it plays, you just lose your mind. It started there, and then I think I was in grade 7. There's a school I was attending with Zibelo. I think the school is now no longer functioning. I was there.
What happened to the school?
It's closed down, bro. Hey, I don't know what happened.
Or maybe the funding of the school.
I don't know what is happening. I still have to research.
Okay, yeah. Continue story. Sorry for disturbing you.
Yeah, so I was in
because I was disturbing you because education is very important.
True.
So I don't understand how do you close down a school? Like, when people need to be educated.
Like I was heard when I was passing there, but no longer operating my chief. Yeah, I didn't believe. I didn't even respond. I was like, And for a few minutes, I was like, oh, damn. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what's happening, but guess we'll find out.
Sorry, man. Continue your story. Sorry for this.
So, it's grade 7, and then I think about the Valentine's and stuff. People are wearing like the private clothing.
Red and white.
Yeah,
like my cat.
No uniform, but for marathon and stuff. And we have a hall next door. Like we're gonna have some sort of a concert and stuff. It's gonna get down.
Yeah.
So we are all excited. Yes. And then now there's no lessons that day. So people are just waiting for that time. And me and my friend were like, bro, we can actually do this. We can host the party, dog.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh yeah, let's do it.
From there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess we were waiting for the real sound and everything else.
Yeah.
So we called it grade 7. We had like A until D.
Grade 7?
Yeah.
Damn, okay.
A until D. I will collect all of them, we put them in one class. There was these cupboards, like we used to beat them up.
Yeah.
Oh,
you're one of those kids.
Yeah, with a coin.
Yeah.
And everybody starts dancing and all of that. And all of it. Yeah. And then people used to love it.
Casablanca was the one. If you can play Casablanca. Casablanca. Yeah.
Still remains one of my favorites. I think I have a piano Ama remix but it's not the Casablanca in a way, but there's drums.
Okay.
Whereby I kind of imitated Casablanca, but it's Ama piano in a way. But we'll talk about it.
Hey, that song used to drive people crazy, bro.
Too much.
Yo.
So it started all day, and then I really wanted to do this like on a professional level. But firstly, disclaimer, I grew up without electricity until I was in grade 8. So that time about Casablanca, there was no electricity. There was no way I can have a TV, a laptop. I was always bored, so I think that's where my artistry was spread. Because like
so Kiko or is
it's like a village. Like it's not. There's better places in QwaQwa, but I'm not from the better one.
Oh, you like from a village?
Yes.
So no, this is home, something like that.
Yeah. We do have cows. Even now we still have.
Oh, you have cows?
Yeah. When we go home, there's cows.
Okay.
I mean, I love the mountain. I go there. It's very peaceful.
Yeah.
It's nice. I take my drone, shoot there. Have a good time. So now I think that's where the whole art thing came inside of me, because like before
so you started a party my
brother, if I was very dedicated to my studies. I got certificates and everything, but every time office because of that one reason, and I wouldn't give up. I know SVP is coming, but I'm like, you know what? Like it's like it's late.
Yeah.
I wouldn't let them. I mean, the pressure if I don't want to do it, because sometimes I would swell. Because you beat that thing for 2 hours, you sweat, and then you feel the pain. You like
never be someone that time. Never be someone.
Anyway,
but
and I can't lie. We are
never be someone. Never be someone.
Okay. It's a funny name. I used to because I didn't.
What's that name?
I'll tell you. I didn't have TV, so I would like since I said we didn't have electricity, so I would always visit places where, and there was a lot of those Chinese movies like Snake in the Eagle Shot and all that. We were watching this. So I loved karate a lot, so I got so they used to call me Domfu. I used to hate that name. And I will kick them for real now. I'm like, yo.
I thought you Tompo. Isn't it Tompo?
No, I get it. Obviously, there's Kung Fu, there's Dompo. They just want to mock. Like,
oh, they were just mocking.
Yeah.
So, and Mabito Kwarana ko na salang. Leo salbati. It will stay.
But it Dompo.
Yeah, okay.
But I ended up appreciating it.
Yeah, I don't need some Dompo. I thought I like tram. Trash.
If I get DJ Dompo, I'll find something. So this ISonic name, I think I found it around grade 11, because that's when I was like deeply in love with physics. Until first year, I was still loving physics. So yeah. And then I think the art thing is not only musically with me. I also have that drawing part of me. So every time when I was bored, I didn't have toys. There was no electricity. So I would just like take Kolisa Trata. I think around age 10, 11.
You are creative, ne?
Yeah. That's what I call art. Like,
Trata no sharp. Yeah, and kids these days are
and a good bro. Like now, I wish we can call some of the people I grew up with. Yeah, they will tell you if we want to because I can draw. Yeah, I'll draw it down.
We sharpen 99 for that.
And I was like 10, 11, and then obviously you pass that phase. You don't want
to. And my grandmother and sharp for writing in. And Marnikil blind because sharp as yeah.
Nice. And then now I think around that time yabo Jinto, and now obviously start out bona banyana but different. It's para una isinyana it's one. Asama bona kada ayala or yabo. And obviously on Malakash Bomamba, I started drawing. So that's another thing that made me famous in high school. There's one of my teachers. I looked at him. I was at the back and I was busy. Like at the end of the so yeah. So everybody like now I didn't know it was gonna cause a big fuss. So everybody was like, yo, and then you take that thing and I'm trying to steal it and then it breaks and then that guy was like, yo, what's happening? When it comes, I'm like, hey?
There's a lot of creativity in you, né?
Yeah.
So what, draw or sketch?
Yeah, I can sketch. Pencil.
You still do it?
Yeah, still do it.
I want to see your sketches.
Yeah. I don't have any, but I can do it.
It. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Continue the ISonic story, bro.
Oh yeah. And then,
how do you make a beat? I just took you off the conversation. How do you make a beat?
So now, one of the days, I'm trying to I'm trying to challenge my mind, right? Like I like challenging my minds. Like that's why I like chess, Rubik's Cube, whatever. So it was sports time.
You can play?
Yeah. I can play.
Okay, you're that side. So just move.
All right.
Whilst talking, we can be playing.
So yeah, I was trying to challenge my mind. So it was like a sports day at school. So we're not doing anything. I went to the computer lab. I was trying to find any interesting software. And this other guy, I saw him open Fruit Loops. I'm like, yo, this looks complicated. I want it.
Fruity.
Yes.
I've been trying to learn that thing. Dr. Sharp, like even now, still can't do that thing.
I'm like, this looks complicated. I definitely want it. And then that's basically when everything started. I tried the beat. I am sharp at 10 more.
Sharp a beat.
Yeah. I didn't know what to start. Like, what's happening? And I asked this guy, what's this software that's like, I don't know, man. What does it do? It's like, you figure out yourself. I'm sure that he wasn't sure what he was doing.
Yeah, that's
He's like, you figure out yourself. And then he left. So that day, man, the way I was so intrigued with that software, literally like a break instead of me eating. I literally went out of school, ran to town, buy a disc, come back, write the disc on. Immediately that day when I get home, I know who has a PC. I'm like, yo, bro, I'm a very dangerous DJ. Let's make music. Yeah. I wrote the software on the disc. Now we get QwaQwa, and then we start. And then when I have to lie, I go, I get blind because this guy in Anunzela from. When I get blind, hey, I can make my own songs today. Like, okay, fine. And disc right after install and everything. It's like, okay, there you go. I was so afraid, but I'm like, oh, if I don't do it, I won't do it again. I'm telling you that very
because
first day.
on a computer that time. You don't have a computer, so you need to do it.
I need to do it. Like otherwise I'm gonna get kicked out. That very day, brother was like the guy like, oh, that's nice. That's fella, obviously it sounds so amateur.
Yeah.
But for the fact that I had an idea and there was like a rhythm.
Yeah.
And there was a chord. I even realized when I press the keys, there's a chord.
Yeah.
So
how did you learn? Like you just taught yourself that thing?
Bro, like I was literally just pressing everything just to see. Because that guy has to think I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
When he said, okay, I know you're going to hear it. And definitely, I kind of love that kind of mentality. Because I ended up with a song.
Yeah, bro.
I mean, like, okay, how did I do it? I was very excited. I didn't know how to export it. That was another problem. Now is that we go listen to it every day until we find some guy who's more experienced. Like, man, you need to export it into MP3 so you can play. I'm like, nice. And then we do that. We don't know how to export.
Okay.
And then we went there, and then I think my first radio interview, I was like grade 10.
Yeah?
Yeah. Grade 11. I'm like, grade 11.
So, that time you started teaching yourself, going to that computer guy. How old? What grade is this?
I think I was in grade 11. Yes,
grade 11.
Grade 11. No, grade 10. Grade 10 because grade 11 is when I first went to.
You got your first radio interview.
First radio interview was in grade 11.
Oh, grade 11.
Yeah, I think that was a year later.
Okay.
Right now, I had already practiced. I just knew. I think I had about a beat that was like. A bit like it was kind of moving, and then then I could feel it, and then I played it on radio. I saw the calls. I'm like, blowing up. But the next thing I didn't know what to do, and immediately after that whole interview, my cousin was like, I had stage fright. And then there's an event that was happening. I think DJ Tira was there, DJ Sindo was there. They were kind of launching the mall or Christian Mall. So there was a stage. There was like a lot of DJs there. So there's a guy who came to the radio. He's like, "Yo, who's that young kid?" Who's like, "I wanna put him on." Yeah. And I'm like, okay, cool. This guy takes me. Hey, it's really blind. Go cooling guy.
What that does it?
Yo, first time on stage, they say, "Can you DJ?" Yeah. No. What are we gonna do? Cousin Aga, yeah, I can DJ. Cousin Aga, he can't. So what should we do? That guy had the courage. Like, just play the song. It's one song, so you don't have to play the set. Just play one song and then we leave.
Just one song. And that time, USB was the shit. You know, it was the thing. Like, you just put that USB there.
Yeah, we don't even know how to mix that time. My cousin just plays that. I didn't even appear on stage. Someone pizza. It's a lot of people. I'm like, I'm not getting this. My song is playing now. My cousin was very pissed at me. He's like, "Oh, bro, you could have like clapped the mic, talk to the people, you know." But now I was afraid. Yeah, you didn't get it. Yeah, so that's where it started, and then ever since I knew music is my thing. I enjoy it.
And then, okay, how do you teach somebody how to make a beat? Can you teach somebody how to make a beat? Or it's natural or something? Because some people can't make beats, and I know they've been doing it, but they just can't make a beat.
Yeah, I can teach someone to make a beat. It's basic principles. Anyway, you can learn anything if you want to. Then I don't believe basically that music thing was whatever I'm supposed to be as a career. That's why I was thinking about science, IT, this, and whatever I was studying was like going that way. But I'm like everything is making me drift back to the music.
Yeah,
so now
they call calling.
So now I just have to accept it. Hey, whatever I try, it always goes back to this. Yeah. So I can definitely teach someone a bit, but I think there's 3 things that I have to mention. Number 1, you have to be a lover of challenge. Cannot be making beats and then you're afraid of taking challenge. Because I see some people tweaks it. Do it hard again.
Yeah, because they don't have passion.
Yes.
You know how you know you have a calling? When you have a desire to do something.
Yeah,
that's what if you want to know the calling is when you have desire to do something.
Yeah.
You know, when I was a pastor, by the way. So
wow.
I used to that's before I started like preaching and stuff, I used to preach to myself. On the mirror. I used to desire it. So that's how you know you have a calling for something. Because you don't need to be motivated to do it. Or what? You like it's in you. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you just mentioned another thing. I kind of believe music is spiritual. Yeah. Because I had some experiences that I have some encounters that I cannot explain. Because I feel like every song that I make, specifically the music I make right now, I'm now in a space where I want to touch a specific emotion. Yeah, I know the target market that I'm actually making music for. I'm not that type of a guy who wants to make you dance. I want to touch that little tapelo before I came ISonic. I want who you listen to a song, it just takes you somewhere.
What's the genre thing? What's the genre?
I do 3-step Afro.
3-step Afro.
Yeah. I only started now because of it started now. Okay. But then I've been moving with different genres. Yeah. But with whatever genres, even when I was doing amapiano, you can still feel the sound. Watching. I'm more of a deep guy.
There's a difference between 3-step and mapiano, ne? Because sometimes they sound the same for me. I'm like,
I think there wouldn't be 3-step without my piano. Yeah. There was always Afro house. Afro house, I think it came from like your rave electro, because one of the sounds that you hear from rave and electro, they're tech sounds. No, like remember Bobo Ntobobo, one more time.
Oh yeah, okay.
Like obviously we're consuming a lot of that music back in the days. Because things changed after 2016 when Claudia said 80% local, people stopped consuming a lot of American music.
Yeah, because in the remix, the album remix.
And then now it's local. Look, Gom blew up, Piano blew up, and then now even Deep House is big. Like just that it has a certain market. So now I'm more of a deep person. Mara, I know Hakere deepy. That's why I'm saying 3-step, but my 3-step is not like your the signature two-step. There's a signature two-step. Like, you know, when you're listening to your Heavy K, comes Heavy Boy, PKMZ, those are my boys. Yeah, you can hear what this is their signature sound, whatever. So Lena, I have my own type of sound. Like it still has that deep element in it. I'm more of an emotion type of guy. Bit slower, yeah. So I'm gonna be dropping something soon. So if they follow me on the socials, they're probably gonna see what's happening.
You're gonna be dropping?
Yeah.
Soon.
I should. Yeah.
Yeah, I would like to hear your stuff because like I've heard a little bit of your stuff. But I've not really heard a lot of your stuff. I just know you dope, matter. Because what I heard the first time I was like, mind blown.
So the funny part is that I haven't really released anything locally. I've been gospel producing for a long time.
Oh yeah.
Because I don't know. Maybe I was.
Let's talk about that. Ghost producing.
Yeah.
Ghost producing. Let's talk about that one. Ghost producing. What does that mean even?
I mean, there could be someone famous who be like, oh, I love this beat. Can you make me something of this similar kind? And then coach you go to so and so and so and so and so. It's like, okay, cool. And then you do it. I was like, okay, fine. Let's sign NDA. You don't mention my name. You don't say you're the one who made it for me. And then I pay you whatever you want. And then I release it.
Like Tugs-In. So because I heard they said he's the one that started that 3-step. Tugs-In. Is Tugs-In?
The way he's moving, I can believe. I don't know who started, but now Tugs-In. There's Tugs-In. There's Tugs-In.
It's Tugs-In. I saw him on McG.
I'm not gonna argue with that because the first time I could hear that sound, it was basically. I mean, you should check one of the mixes. I have 2 mixes on YouTube. When I was playing in Vogue Cape Town, I think in September 2 months back. There's one of Tugs-In songs that I play on the set, and you really can feel he's no longer on that two-step that we know. He's advancing, like he's like the innovator. So if they say personality two-step, I wouldn't be
because like there's something that it's about that it sounds like there are vampires there and like violins and stuff like that. But it's so it's like
I see you.
Don't you end up trying to this thing. But it's dope stuff though.
It's dope, man. I love it. And I love the direction people are taking. And I was literally researching because obviously right now I learned how to DJ. I'm also a DJ, and I have to like listen to other people. I have to listen to the good music, but always tailoring the type of music that will relate to my personality, because I don't want to be sounding like Tugs-In. Like Tugs-In is already there. Why should I be Tugs-In?
Yeah, you have your own sound.
But even though I release an album, there's one song I feel relate to. So I always play what I release. Okay. So people usually say, no, we don't like DJs. They lambo and that's for unfortunately, I'm not the target market for that. I play whatever that I feel like, the emotion. I want to take you through a journey.
So
instead of me, and 12 of us is playing the same songs,
but what do you mean? Like, if you're playing for yourself, you must just put headsets.
Okay, that's what I mean. Let me rephrase. I know it's that's like a good DJ about to call fella.
You have your
I have my
market.
Niche,
Okay.
Because now when I'm playing, there's famous songs that you cannot ignore.
Yeah.
If I play them, the next DJ is playing them, and the next DJ is playing them. The next 6 hours you're hearing the same music. I don't like that.
But with my piano, there's a lot of songs. Like I don't think I was.
There's too many songs that people don't want to play. Because people want to shine. They want to I can that
one song.
They love that. I know it's
I remember when Sister Bettina was the go-to if the set sucks. And then Sister Bettina,
even now, I mean,
hip hop, you'd hear like Sister Bettina. That's when you know the nigga sucks.
So I had this situation. 11th June, I have one of my biggest. I think it's a mileage that I cannot ignore. On the 11th of June, Bafana was playing with Zimbabwe, and I was the DJ on the pitch. So now imagine looking at 46,000 people like. Flashlights are on. Hey, Bafana is going. Everybody's in a good mood.
But now you've been doing it for so long. Are you you still have like stage fright, though?
No, not anymore.
You overcame that.
No, yeah. I had to bury that. I had to bury it.
Yeah.
And then I saw a text message coming in. South Africa is angry at you. Why are you not playing the national anthem? And I'm like, no, man. But national
social
anthem.
media.
Yeah. I'm checking my WhatsApps and then someone is saying that actually not one person, but no, we are angry at you. Why are you not playing the national anthem? In my head, I'm like, but I played national anthem. I played Zimbabwe. I played FIFA. I mean, it's a qualified game, so I had to play the FIFA anthem first, and then the anthem. So I'm like, I played them. And there's something in my mind like, how weak are you? Sister Bettina, that's the anthem they're talking about. I'm like, oh, okay.
How did you? Okay, cool.
Yo, I wanted to play it.
Oh, never watched Sister Bettina. Yes. That's the national
I'm telling you, it was gonna be lit, like guaranteed. But I'm thinking with you, hey, it's not a clean version. So what's gonna happen is kids, everybody is it radio friendly? Is it with rules? So I was really tempted to play it. I mean, yeah, Sister Bettina. You just mentioned something else.
Yeah, that's one hit song. Okay, so you're releasing soon, ne?
Oh yeah.
You're releasing soon?
Yes, sir.
So when? Okay, give them your handle, your handles like Twitter, Facebook, you know?
Oh yeah.
Do you know when you're releasing? Or are you still planning it out?
Possibly the 15th.
Okay,
December.
Give them your handles.
Yes. On Twitter handles at DJ_ISonic. On Instagram is VJ_ISonic. And on Facebook is at ISonic page. Yeah. Also on YouTube is We Talking. We Talking is like the company I'm running, the media. Because like I also shoot and I'm a creative.
Yes. I know you're crazy with the content also.
Yes.
I know that you do mad content.
Yeah. So even the mixes are if you want to see my live mixes, like the one I was playing Walk in Cape Town, it's under We Talking page. Like it's WWETALKIN. Yeah. On YouTube.
No, nice. Nizwele ke bafethu. Ngatholile ama handle. Nathi nisilandele ke bafethu. Tattoo&Art podcast, fast and easy, Balfour Park Mall. Temba Broly, your host. Temba Broly everywhere, Twitter, Instagram, where everywhere. Now, and don't forget to subscribe to YouTube together, so we can grow. Subscribe, press that subscription button. What would you like to tell people? Like the last words, so people can be motivated or just motivate the people, man, about yourself or about them,
I think we're gonna need a whole podcast on that.
Not just a short, just short lines and stuff before we leave, man.
All right.
ISonic.
Yes. Now I wanna say, there's nothing that happens without first happening.
Do you have a tattoo? Sorry.
Huh?
Do you have a tattoo?
Nope.
Why?
Okay.
Most of the DJs I know have tattoos.
Yes.
It's a trend in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, I'm afraid of doing something. Like I'm a very curious person. So I feel like that's what my advice was going. That's where it was going. I advise anyone to recognize and understand that life is very spiritual. So everything that materializes on the physical first starts spiritual. I know not everybody's a believer, but yeah. So even tattoos, I believe, like if I put it here, there must be a meaning for it. Maybe it might be spiritual meaning or whatever. So I haven't found any meaning that I would be like, okay, I'll get a tattoo. Man. But another thing is that I'm afraid of tattoos.
You're afraid of needles.
I'm like, yo.
And it's not that painful,
yo.
Okay, not to motivate you to do it. Because I don't blame her. Yeah. Just motivate the people.
Yes.
Shut it down here, man.
Yeah, so I advise everybody to take the care of their heart, man, because a lot of times we live in the world that is very, very, very cruel. Like people do horrible things to us, and when your heart is disturbed, you cannot really excel in anything that you're doing. So it's advisable that please take care of your heart. If you are a prayerful person, pray as much as you can until you find that peace of heart. Yes, meditate, pray, do whatever that you can, but make sure you take care of your heart. If you're holding grudges, forgive people, bro. Move on. Don't ever think about what happened yesterday, whatever. You'll fall. How can you run forward and you're looking back? Hey, no.
And you're such a humble person, man. Like, I remember when we met, like you were just quiet there, chilling and stuff like that. No, I like your spirit, my nigga.
Ah, thanks, man.
Yeah, shapa kama sharp unjaga.
Away.
Dimo otlonolo fazi unjaga.
Kalewo.
Ukenye tattoo unjaga. Okay, guys, nizwele again. That was like ISonic. Peace out, siyabonga bafethu. Till next week, sonbona futhi phekeli pheke temporary.
Tango.